Hi, my name is Carolyn Schultz, and over this past summer of 2019, I interned at a wildlife rehabilitation center in my home state, New Jersey. I spent a total of 288 hours there over the course of 12 weeks. It was an amazing place to work, and I gained so much experience that I wanted to turn some of my work into a podcast to share my experience. Even on my first day, I was thrown right in by working with baby ducks, starting with cleaning the bins that they stay in overnight and providing them with their food and water. It's kind of crazy how dirty baby ducks can get. Throughout the course of my time at the Wildlife Center, I was fortunate to work with numerous different species native to New Jersey. I worked with white-tailed deer fawns, red foxes, coyotes, possums, raccoons, skunks, woodchucks, field mice, eastern cottontails, gray squirrels, turtles, snakes, waterfowl, including geese, swans, ducks, great blue herons, etc. Avian species like cardinals, blue jays, house finches, and grackles, and even raptors such as bald eagles, great horned owls, and red-tailed hawks. During the course of my internship, I learned many aspects of animal rehabilitation, such as proper handling techniques of wild animals, feeding and cleaning practices. And we also had education days where we learned about reading x-rays and looking at the different types of fracture an animal can have. My favorite animal that I worked with this summer was definitely the raccoons, even though I was bit by one, which was fine because us interns were able to receive rabies shots offered by cost by a retired doctor. So the raccoons were okay to be handled. The raccoons were definitely the most interesting and overall fun animal that I dealt with. Raccoons usually come to us to the center as babies and need to be bottle fed. There is a chart that tells us how much raccoon formula in milliliters a raccoon should get at their weight. Once a raccoon hits a certain milestone weight, they are fed by dish, which includes half a cup of the raccoon formula and a quarter cup of dog roll, which is a type of dog food. There are some exceptions. Raccoons that refuse bottle feeding or are very aggressive usually get put on a dish feeding much earlier for their benefit and sometimes our safety. Another weight milestone gets the raccoons placed outside in a permanent cage. We have a total of 12 raccoon cages and house the raccoons by county in New Jersey. This becomes incredibly important so that when it is time for their release, the raccoons get released in the correct county. This helps control populations in the counties in New Jersey and makes sure that no one area gets overpopulated with raccoons. The last weight milestone determines the release day of the raccoon or raccoons back into the wild. This experience this summer has been possibly the most important part in helping me determine my future. Because of this internship, I have decided to pursue a career in wildlife rehabilitation. Originally, I had started my college career as a freshman thinking I was going to be training animals as therapy pets, such as emotional support dogs or equine therapy. But seeing as how rewarding the work is rehabilitating an animal and seeing how happy I am personally doing that work really helps me find my passion.